Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? So I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and I am here live, not in my typical location. I'm actually visiting family in between the holidays. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm not sure how the internet connection is going to be. So I'm really relying on the people who are live to let me know if you can hear me all right. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. So we're going to do all signs in between today because I already did the 2 weeks for you guys, and well, I've missed going live with you, and I will be going live later this week. Cool. Sounds good. I'm so used to not using, like, I have my mic typically and everything, and I'm usually not on the camera. So we're going to go old school with this. This is how I used to show up on Harmonia back in the day when I was just on my phone. So being that we are at a different location, and it's been almost 2 weeks, a little longer than 2 weeks since I've been live. So just want to check in, see how everybody's holidays were doing. You may be hearing some kitchen noises because, well, apparently we're still eating. We're still eating here. I don't understand it. So much food. It's ridiculous. But we're going to get started. So what I'm doing today, I thought we would do the faded dice. And we're going to let the dice tell us if we're going to do a general reading or a love reading. So if it's a love reading, it's going to be an even number. And that's going to be about the current feelings. And if it is an odd number, then it's just going to be a general message that what you need to hear. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind for you to see how that plays out. All right. So we're going to start here with Capricorn. Capricorn is going to be up first. Who's got Cappy in their charts? All right, here we go. Here we go. What are they vacuuming now? So much action going upstairs on there. Capricorn, we have a 5. So this is going to be a general reading for you. General reading. A 4 and a 1 means that there's some changes here going on for you in a massive way, Capricorn. This is a number of liberation. It's a number of change. New possibilities. So let's see how you're showing up. Let's see how Capricorn is showing up. No reversals on initial story play. Here we go. We have the Princess of Swords. So there is something here, Capricorn, that you are reevaluating in between the holidays. We're in between the worlds right now. I always feel like it's that weird in between time. Like, what do we do with ourselves? But there is something here that I do feel that you have rose-colored glasses on, and maybe it's something that you need to take off, but we're going to see what that is. What is this in regards to? Spirit reversals are now up. Yeah. Birthdays are coming in here in place. It's already the season. We have the Hermit energy here with the Moon, Pisces, and Virgo, and the King of Swords. I would say, Capricorn, there's something here in regards to taking accountability, taking stock. This is also seeking out some high advisement. Some of you are really looking at a partnership or relationship change. It's almost like you're in between not knowing what's going on within that dynamic, but also some of you, that what's going on thing, if it's not romance, it could be kind of like an old version of yourself, put it that way. I feel like it's almost a section here where you feel like you can't move forward unless you can actually see something in the plane. And Spirit is telling you that whatever is illuminated in this energy here, it's something that you've already been through and you've seen, and you're repeating a specific pattern over again. This pattern is not something here that is bad. It's just this pattern here of recognizing it and breaking it. What is your outcome here for it? We have the Empress energy with the High Priestess. I love this for you because this is like with that Taurus and Libra energy here. I feel like the intuition is just trusting your gut. And whatever this move is, it's a quick decision. I almost feel like this energy of a Capricorn pulling off the Band-Aid and saying enough is enough. And whatever that enough is where we're going to look underneath the deck. Yeah, a relationship. And some of you, it's an old version of yourself. It's like have compassion, have forgiveness, not necessarily always on another person. Could be even taking the accountability of feeling the pressure of yourself, you know? Yeah, and there's some grief here. There is, but you're going to go through it. It's temporary. I think it's something here that you're breaking down with. Some of you may feel a little bit run down this week, and that's normal. It's just something that's ready to be broken apart. It's allowing you some space here and room to grow. All right, that's what I got here for Capricorn. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Aquarius is up. Let me know if you're watching this live. We got quite a few people on. Say hello, whether you're on YouTube or not. I know this is a pop-up live. I'm not typically on this way, but I'm still away and got 2 more days here before I start traveling. The Midwest is getting really hit badly with a blizzard, so that should be fun going home in with. That should be fun. Happy birthday, Teresa. I always feel bad for the Cappies who have the birthdays so close for the holidays. My sister being one of them. Her birthday was yesterday. It's kind of like celebration overload. You should have the ability here to pick like another me day. I feel you should. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see if this is going to be focused, Spirit, on love, or if it's going to be a general message here for you. If it's love, it's going to be an even number. We have a general message here, which is a 3. I feel like there's a lot of responsibilities here, Aquarius, that you are going through, but also there's a need here to collaborate or lead. And I feel there are individuals here who are leaning on you. And even though this may not be romance, and it's more of an aspect here of holding it all together. And that's what it feels like. 3 is about creativity and growth. And there's just something here where I feel this immense amount of pressure, almost like Atlas, of holding it all together, you know, like getting your shit together. You're holding on. All right, let's see what this is about. No reversals on initial story play. 5 of Cups, grief, sadness. Some of you are missing a loved one during the holidays, which happens, you know, especially if it's someone here who's passed on. But others of you, there's a version of you where maybe you had the assistance before, the support, and you're missing that support circle. So this is Aquarius here who is missing or feeling like they're missing out, and really focused on that. And it's not something here where they're looking at feeling that the relationships or the relationships they're surrounded with are viable or dependable. Dependable is what I want to say. Yeah. All right. Let's see what you're walking into. Reversals are now up. What is this Aquarius spirit walking into? What is Aquarius walking into? Aquarius. Oh man, 5 of Wands reversed. The 8 of Pentacles here. And there we go. The 2 of Pentacles again. 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, look at this. There's a lot of noise around you. Maybe a lot of people not getting along, fighting, but I also feel this energy of not wanting to be a part of it, trying to keep it all together. I feel that people look to you for the answers, come to you for advice, but this is also someone here who's very, very driven on being able to handle it themselves. And some of you, I almost feel like a tinge of bitterness of like, I can figure it out. How come you can't figure it out? But I also feel that the dynamic is that you're looking for fairness and you can only handle so much. So a lot of you are leading by example in this sense. Okay, let's see what you're walking into. What is this Aquarius walking into? Spirit. The Emperor reverse. Who is this? And the Devil reversed. Could be a Capricorn or Aries. Someone here who's extremely controlling, has to have it their way. It's like their way or the highway. So I feel like this person really nitpicks. Even if you do give resolutions, this is for a Capricorn here who's like, well, I'm out of ideas, or, I don't know what to do. Now, some of you, there's a controlling aspect of yourself where you're starting to realize, am I being too narrow-minded and picky in regards to individuals and just letting them be? It's almost accepting people for who they are, Aquarius. And I feel a struggle here to do so. You may be around individuals here who irk you a little bit. Yeah. I also feel these nights of high anxiety, of dreading the next day. And this dreading energy feels more in the essence here of how much longer do I have to be in this vicinity of having to carry all the weight, or how much longer am I going to have to lead by example and not allow it to affect me? The advice here for you, Aquarius, 2 cards here. We have the King of Wands, and he's usually very, very confident in his moves, but also very much an out-of-the-box thinker. It's someone here who influences very wisely, but also has an immense amount of desire. And with it combined here, with the Knight of Coins, this is about how you show up for you versus caring so much about others. And do you notice here that the King of Wands has his eyes closed? And that's really what they're really focusing on. It's almost like not getting lost. And this is hard for an Aquarius, to get lost in their head. Yeah, don't get lost in your head, because I almost feel like trying to shut the world out or trying to be centered. But Spirit's saying for your long-term goals or dreams, it's really about creating space and the energy of safety in the individuals around you. So that's a question here for you, Aquarius. Who is around you that is creating that space and that you are capable of allowing in, that allows you that support, or just to be yourself, your authentic self? All right, and that's what I got here for Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up. Hello, Michael. I decided to do a pop-up live since I haven't been on a while, and I haven't really done these in so long where it's just me versus showcasing all of the cards. So I said, let's do something different. And my stepmom right now is cooking for another meal, because that's all we've been doing is eating. I'm not complaining. I'm absolutely not complaining about it. We have Pisces up. Who has Pisces in their chart? Pisces. Pisces is up. 2 more shuffles and we'll get going. Pisces. Remember, guys, we're letting the dice see what kind of messages they are. So far, it's been general readings, but if we get if we get evens or doubles, it's automatically a romance reading. So we don't know what we're going to get. If it's general, it's just a story and kind of a free-for-all of everything. All right, let's see what numbers you get. I just got these. I went to Cape May, and they had a really cool metaphysical shop there. And I was so excited because a dear friend of mine who passed away earlier this year, Renee Shellam, she used to sell the crystal dice. and they always reminded me of her. And I found some crystal dice out in this metaphysical shop, and this is a version I do not have, which is Tiger's Eye, which is one of my favorite crystals. So I felt like Renee was visiting me, so I was like, I'm going to buy them. Renee's here. So let's see, Pisces. Here we go. 4, we got a romance reading. Pisces, we got a romance reading. Who's here for romance? I feel like there's almost a separation here, a structure here that needs to be built. It almost feels unbalanced. A 4 is usually about structure and manifestation and bringing something together. But this feels like someone here is being pulled apart, doing more work than another. Okay. Let's see how you're showing up, Pisces. No reversals. How is Pisces showing up in this dynamic? We have the Princess of Coins. Okay. How is their person showing up in this dynamic? The Knight. Okay. All right. Is your person slow? Is your person here a slow burner? Because you're both showing up as coins. So I feel like, Pisces, this is a friendship, but is it being friend zoned? It feels this level here of you being an opportunist here, being curious about it, seeing what else can be there. And another individual is like, let's take our sweet ass time. So I feel like this individual here really enjoys this relationship, but it's like, how do you feel? I think that's a question here you're wondering is how does this person here feel? How does this person here feel? 2 cards, no reversals. Here we go. Knight of Wands and the 9 of Cups. This person is pretty darn selfish. Very much a player. I do feel like this person has you're dealing, Pisces, with a commitment phobe. This is an individual here who loves to play around, do what they want to do. It's on their desire, but at the same time with the 9 of Cups and it reversed, this is a person here also maybe heavily influenced while they're drinking. But if not, this is a person here who just self-indulges. It's all about them. Some of them have been through a massive breakup. It almost feels like they're in a rebound. Maybe you are the rebound. I hate to say it, but it feels like that. What's hidden from you? Judgment here reversed. So this individual actually sees the potential here for long-term commitment, but it's almost this level here of liking to be seen and validated. Be careful with this person, Pisces. They're this is a person who's pretty manipulative, but it's the manipulative energy here of wanting to be the one who chooses, wanting to be the one who picks. I do feel like this person here got abandoned or rejected in their past. They could have been through a bad marriage or a long-term relationship that went sour, and it does feel like it's sour. But Judgment with it reversed tells me that this individual here likes the chase more than anything, and you are in that level here of giving too much. Their next actions here, we have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. They're pulling away. They are. Do not be surprised if this person here goes quiet on you. I mean, the 9 of Wands is someone here who has their walls, high, but when it's reversed with the 3 of Pentacles, it also means they may be entertaining another connection here. Wow, there's a separation. Some of you are wondering if that is the case. And, if you're wondering, it's typically your intuition, which is typically right. Yeah, we have the Emperor energy here. It's about their control. It's how they want to show up. This individual here knows what they're doing. They look upon it and they kind of chase whenever they feel the desire to. They're not taking anything so serious here. The advice here for you, Pisces, your advice here. We have the 9 of Coins, which is about your independence, your stature. And remember, you showed up, I believe. Yeah, you showed up as the Princess of Coins. So this is something here where this relationship is testing your discernment, also your independability and your stability. Don't rely on this individual here to showcase your worth. Spirit is saying, yeah, we have the Hierophant. This is a very, this relationship is not just about commitment and, belief systems, and you may have very different belief systems in this individual. We have Taurus energy, Pisces, but this is also a question here of what would you want in a long-term commitment, and waiting for this individual is almost like a life lesson here that you're going to be through before. So Spirit's asking you, do you want to repeat a pattern again, or are you ready to break it? So that's what we got here for Pisces. We're going to move on to Aries next. Aries is up. So how is everybody doing while I'm shuffling during the holidays? You all enjoying it? It's been nice for me. I will tell you this much. I'm peopled out. I love my family, but I'm peopled out. I did a lot while I was here. Aries is up. Aries. Two more shuffles for Aries. Aries. What's going on for Aries? Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what the dice have for you. If it's odds, it's a general message. If it's evens or doubles, it's romance. Doubles. Oh, this is a spiritual connection. Yeah, we got another 4. Aries, another 4. I also do feel separation to this. But typically when you think, I'm seeing the 4 of Wands here, which is to me a spiritual connection here. 1111 may be significant to you, but let's talk about the structure here. All right. There seems to be a dynamic where you're both trying to get through something. So let's see how you're showing up and how this person is showing up, because this is about realignment. And for those of you on that twin flame journey, it is all about self-realignment. It's not relying on another individual. It's 2 complete souls being married back to one another for some really strong lessons. All right, no reversals. How are you showing up, Aries? The Emperor. Well, this is nice energy. It's you. This is literally your card. So this is someone here who's taking stock, taking accountability. I almost feel this energy, though, of the Hermit in this card. This card's a little, I'm still getting used to these cards. I picked this deck up I always pick up 2 decks when I'm traveling. But this deck, there's just something about this Emperor that makes me feel that there's something you're thinking about, looking upon, and it could be the reflection of this relationship, taking stock, but I also feel at a distance. This person, how they're showing up here, the Queen of Cups, but notice that you guys are back to back, could be dealing with a water sign. So this is for an Aries who's taking the more, and it doesn't matter if you're feminine, who's taking the accountability portion, where this individual here is looking upon expression, their feelings immensely. And there is an immense amount of feelings that are not expressed on this person's side. The Queen and the King tend to, especially the Queen and King of Cups, tend to hide their feelings or not be reactive. But with both the Moon energy behind these two, there's something here about the fear of illusion. Let's see what's in between these two. Actually, there was a card here that fell. If it's possible to have a new start. Yeah, this is the card that fell, which is the Fool. Is there a possibility here to try again? Second chances is what I hear for this Aries. I think both of you are in deep thought if it's possible to have a reconciliation or a second chance. how this person currently feels. Reversals are now up. The page is, oh, they're spying. This person's definitely spying on you, but in a way, when it's reversed to me, says they're trying to find a back door. So this could be through a fake account. Some of you have this person blocked. Could be mutually through other people as well. When I see the Page of Swords reverse, it's usually trying to find a back door. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles here reverse. This individual here isn't showcasing the void of the loss of you. I think that this individual is trying to shrug their shoulders, and there's people that are surrounding them or around them that they're not being honest or truthful for. So this could be friends, this could be family. Some of you, it is another individual they are with, but they're acting as though it didn't matter when they are feeling the loss of the physical connection or the touching base. Yeah, they're missing the communication. This is an individual here who's also hoping that whatever the standoff is that you will take the approach here to communicate first. But they also see this fiery thing of knowing that if they do hear from you, it's kind of a blame. So they're kind of preparing themselves here for an uncomfortable conversation here, pointing the finger. So they're waiting for you to kind of be like, well, you did this, you do that, but you're still doing the legwork, if that makes sense. You know, like they're not actually showing up, but would they be willing to listen to the finger pointing? Their next intentions here. Magician here reverse. So this person here is not necessarily, it's on their will, their highway, how things approach them. So they feel that they can have better control if you do communicate with them or reach out, which don't reach out. That's what Spirit's saying. Don't reach out. All right. Because this is a person here who wants you to come to them. You know, they try to bend the free will. Yeah. They're wanting to know if there's still an option. But meanwhile, this individual is also keeping their options open, and there may be a relationship that they're dealing with right now that is also very gray. Some of you, this is a person's ex that they're going back towards. To others of them, it's just keeping the gray demeanor here of like not wanting to be alone. I feel like this person has a really hard time being alone, Aries. You know, it's like an avoidance here. Even if they're around friends or family, they do it to not think about you, but yet they feel the void still. They do. The Empress reverse. This tells me that this individual here has a hard time being alone, hard time seeing their worth, also utilizes other people's energy, even sometimes funds, but it's this energy of codependence. I feel like this individual also had a very controlling lifestyle, whether that was a past ex or a mother figure. This is someone here who put up with a lot of blame. Yeah. They were responsible before for other people's feelings. What advice does Spirit have for you? No reversals. This is for you with dealing with this. I just keep hearing it's no reason to, yeah, the devil energy. This is a karmic pattern, okay? And yes, you can absolutely have a karmic pattern with that spiritual connection, Capricorn energy. This is something where you are here to identify the pattern, look at the pattern, but not obsess over it. And some of you are like, why can't I get this person off my mind? Or why am I going through this? Don't make so much out of it. A lot of it is limerence. A lot of it has to do with inner child wounds. If you don't know the term, look it up. Look it up here. You're being asked here with the Five of Cups to evaluate the grief, but don't allow the grief to take away opportunities and relationships that show you the support, because there is a particular relationship around you, whether you see it or not. There is one around you that actually is more beneficial for you, whether this is through a friend or a new connection. But the other thing is that this person here is going through a toxic pattern here that needs to be released before any kind of union. All right. That's what I got here for Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus next. Taurus is up. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to change my banner. We are live. Like live show will start. Bear with me, guys. I'm so not used to working with just one screen and off the laptop. All right, let's see what's going on for Taurus's energy. Taurus is up next. Two shuffles for Taurus. Two. There we go. All right, Taurus. We're going to see what the dice have for you. If it's odds, it's general. If it's doubles or evens, it's romance. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know in between the holidays? We have another 3. Forget which sign got 3. Could have been Pisces. So this is about your growth. There's an opportunity here for collaboration here for you, or getting together. There's a get together that is coming up here for you. Let's see how you're showing up here first, though, Taurus. Spirit, how is this Taurus showing up? No reversals. Good morning, Corabelle. Welcome to the pop-up live. I'll get you in a second. I'm going to finish Taurus up here. You're showing up here as the 4 of Wands. So there's that togetherness, the union, the happiness, the collaboration, like, hey, things are going well. Alignments, feeling good about the community, feeling good about friendships, feeling good about love. This is you being in alignment right now. See what you're facing here. We have the Knight of Cups. There's a new opportunity coming towards you, Taurus. I love this for you because it's something here that's going to bring emotional fulfillment. I just really feel a lot of happiness here in this level, which, you know what? Taurus hasn't had that in quite some time in my readings, at least for my collective. But this is someone here who's really excited about an emotional opportunity or a relationship that is coming towards you. Okay, let's see what you're walking into in between time here, the holiday times. Reversals are now up. What is this Taurus walking into? We have the Ace of Cups here reversed. Don't get upset now. The Temperance here reversed, and we have the Queen of Cups. Listen, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is something that you did not expect, Taurus. You have someone here who's emotionally showing up almost out of nowhere. This is something here where in the past, the alignment wasn't right. Sagittarius energy, or there's something here that you have done in the past. And you know what? If this is a relationship, you know, if this is love, this could also be a second shot, but in a way that never got started before. So maybe there was a false start for some of you, but a lot of you, this is something here where if this is an idea or something here that you put out there, if you're an entrepreneur, let's say you're an entrepreneur, right? Maybe it was too soon. And this is the just right. This is just saying here, like, hey, I like what you have to offer. And it comes out of the blue. So it's almost like, wait, what? Like, I feel like someone's like, do you offer that service? Or, hey, have you thought about doing something like that? Or, hey, you want to collaborate together? But this is a more quiet energy. It's something here that's hidden, or something that somebody says that you was unexpected. And if this is something where it was a false start with an individual, out of nowhere, this person starts talking about their feelings. It could be because of the holidays coming up as well. Expressive energy. What's ahead for this Taurus? What's ahead for this Taurus? What are they walking into, Spirit? Look at this. Now, here's the interesting part. This may take you back a little bit. And I almost feel like you're stepping back to go, what is this about? Because this is someone here who's looking at a perception here of Am I good on my own? Is it because I'm stable now? But it's Spirit saying it's because you're aligned now. So there's an alignment here about you being good. You don't necessarily need this. It's your decision here to look at it. But I think that you're reevaluating how things happened before. And it's like, this didn't work out for me. Why would this be the right time for it to work out for me? Well, because you're not focused on it. I mean, this is the card here of happiness. This is a card here of clarity. It's a card here of like, wow, this is for me. And there's an acceptance here, Leo energy. Some of you, this is something that happened past maybe in the summertime that you were trying to put together or elaborate, but it was definitely a rejection, or it was definitely something here you felt you failed at, but it wasn't the right time. What advice does Spirit have for Taurus now in this energy? It's a really good reading for you, Taurus. No reversals. Look at this, a 10 of swords. There's that failure. There's that rejection. But listen, this is a card here where I also feel, I always think of my brother and my father on here when you hit like the 10 of swords energy of the rock bottom. There's always a way up, you know, like there's only one way. And this is you that had to go through a grief process. So the message here for you, it wasn't all for nothing. It wasn't all for nothing. The perception here is to trust your intuition, to realize that you needed to go through something to see it how it is. And if this is business, you know, not every successful business is successful right away. So there's something here about those past failures that allowed you to keep going anyways. And Spirit's saying you trusted your intuition and now it's aligned. Now it's there for you. So really cool reading for Taurus. All right. If that resonated, don't forget to like and to comment below, especially if you're watching the replay. We're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is next. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Spectral. Welcome back, guys. How you all doing on your holiday? I'm still traveling, but I finally have an internet connection that's not crappy. I tried to go live a couple of times, guys, and I just didn't have the bandwidth here, you know. Hello. I'm just going to say Alexander. Manetta? Manet? Almost sounds French. Welcome. All right, Gemini is up. For those of you who are just jumping in, we're letting the dice roll to see what kind of reading it is. So if it's odd, it's going to be general. If it's doubles or evens, it's going to be love. My travels are fantastic. I'm not home yet. I'm going to be traveling on Tuesday. I will be honest, I have a little bit of anxiety because there's a blizzard going on where I'm from. Hopefully it will be clear by the time I travel, but I got to deal with a lot of snow because we're getting potentially about 22 inches where I'm at. Yeah, because I moved to like the freaking North Pole. I'm not complaining. I love it. But I'm not home to deal with the snow. And so like I'm the kind of individual who likes to watch the snow fall and be out there plowing right off the bat. And because I can't see the vicinity of stuff, it's driving me a little bit batshit crazy. Yeah. I'm in Delaware right now, visiting my parents. I've been all over the place. I've been in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I've been kind of the passenger princess. I flew down here to visit family and friends and for work reasons, and it's been great. It's just, I am an introvert and I like to have my me time, you know? You from New Jersey? I'm more in South Jersey. But yeah, I am a New Jersey native. Born and raised in New Jersey. But South Jersey, very different than North. And Central, we just forget about. I always feel bad for Central. It's like, oh yeah. Welcome, Ghana. Happy holidays to you as well. All right, who's here for Gemini? Your northern mid. Yeah, I used to live in New York as well. I went to school in New York City, so I've been kind of all over the place. But I've relocated. I mean, it's been 6 years. This is 6 years. Yes, See, you know it. This is no offense, but I can say this because I'm from Jersey, Central Jersey. We're like, where is that? Oh yeah, those people. I have been everywhere. I've been a lot of places. I traveled a lot when I was younger, not so much now, but I prefer it. All right, Gemini, here we go. Let's see. Gemini, is this going to be general or is this going to be love? Ooh, we got love. We got a 6 and a 2, which brings to an 8. So something is progressing here. I hope this isn't a third party though, because I feel like there's a relationship dynamic here. So either you're in a relationship or this person, maybe it's a past person, or this person is in a connection. Choice of 2. Gemini, what is this? What is this? How are you showing up? The Emperor, Aries energy, taking accountability. How are they showing up? The 4 of Coins. Are you the one that got away? Is that what it is, Gemini? Are you the one that got away? This person hasn't forgotten you. They haven't forgotten you. They're still holding on tightly to this connection. What's between the two of you? Spirit, what's between the two of you? The Knight of Swords. Oh, this conversation went sour, did not. This was almost a forced walk away. See, you took accountability. This is a Gemini here who said enough is enough. You know, if I have to go my own way, I know my worth, but I also am being very strategic about this. So I almost feel like you outplayed a player. I mean, it really feels like bye, see you. This is a Gemini here who outplayed a player. And this individual here is, if they're in another connection, they ain't happy. They ain't happy. Okay, how do they feel about you right now? Reversal's now up. Oh, you rejected them. They feel betrayed. This is a person here who's ruminating and ruminating and ruminating about how things ended. And did you hit this person's ego? All right. This is an individual here who was used to being consoled by you. And it doesn't matter how big the wound is, you licked this person's ego a little bit. You know, they were used to that stroking in that sense, not to get too sexual. But I feel this energy here of them used to you lighting the desire, lighting the fire, you coming up with the creative ideas of where things were going, feeling the physicality of this person here really, really misses the physicalities of this relationship here, the sexual energy. This is a person here who I also feel is kind of daydreaming about those days. Maybe even some of you, the makeup sex. I mean, honestly, I feel like there was a lot of fighting going on between the two of you. Let's see what the next actions are. Hierophant. Oh God, whatever they are in, there is a massive comparison of choosing wrong, or I had it all along and I did not put the attention or effort in or with Gemini. This is a person here who totally fumbled this or missed the opportunity here. Could have been because of different belief systems here or because you asked for commitment, Taurus energy now. But this is also an individual here who's very unhappy with a relationship or the individuals here that they chose over you. And some of you, it is a family dynamic if it's not another person. But for those of you who do have the story of another person, it's like an unhappy marriage. Like they're there for codependent reasons. Yeah. And some of you, this person here is going through massive instability. It's like whatever they chose actually is the karma being paid when it comes to their finances. So they're going through some kind of financial loss right now. I do feel this bitterness here, or this energy here of holding on, expectations here of you fixing things when, I don't know. The advice here for you, this is your advice. How many people like to do that? But as a reader, I like to do that. I always bring it back to you. We have the 10 of Wands. This was a burden on you. And so Spirit's saying, congratulations. You dropped the burden, and you would have just taken on this individual's baggage. Yeah, the Star. This is you also releasing this Aquarius energy. And, you know, we're going towards, you know, after Capricorn, we're in that Aquarius energy soon. And I feel like there's something about when we hit Aquarius season, you're going to start seeing things come into your fruition. And there is a gift coming your way in a really big way, Gemini. And some of you, it's a relationship where you're going to be seen and validated before, not this other person. I do feel like this person's kind of stuck on you from a version of you from the past. All right. That's what I got here for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer next. Cancer is up. We still have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Saggy. I don't have, guys, my zodiac dice with me. I did not bring them, but I might do a bonus after this as well. We will see if we have enough people on here. Welcome, Sumayer. All right, Cancer is up. Thanks, guys, for the love. Don't forget, guys, to make sure you're liking and loving the video. You're welcome, Ghana. Don't forget to check your other placements as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you're cross-watching, whether it's a relationship reading or not, the story is going to be vice versa for you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. Cancer. Or the dice. Spirit, is this going to be a general reading or love? Odds is general, doubles or even is romance. Ooh, love. Cancer is going to be a love reading. I feel that with this combination, there's an opportunity here of opening up your heart space. Unconditional love is needed. Ace of Cups energy, but there's a dynamic here that I feel is ready to be open, expanded on. Okay, let's see how you're showing up. No reversals. Princess of Cups. There's that love. There's that cup. So you're being very optimistic when it comes to love, which is not a bad thing, but I also feel very deeply, and there's some uncertainty here of opening up your heart space. How's this person showing up? Oh. What is happening here? Seven of Cups. Both of you are holding back deep emotions. Both of you have been extremely hurt as well. This person's very confused about this connection and feelings. Let's see what's between the two of you. Could be dealing with another potential water sign. Five of Cups. This individual here is uncertain that they are ready to open up to another connection. This person has been deeply hurt. They're grieving. And this is something here where a person here you two may have met in circumstances where they did not think that they would have emotional feelings, but I feel like there's deep conversations about grief with this person, maybe some comparison here of different stories, what the two of you may have gone through in the past. But the past here is haunting, and we got a 5 with this individual, and you got a 5 in the dice. So someone's about to break. Okay, let's see how they feel. How's this person here feel? Reversals are now up for Cancer. This is a person here who's looking at this more than a deep friendship. All right. Ace of Pentacles is also, I almost feel like this person wants to apologize. Hermit energy here. Oh, this person wants to set something right with you, Cancer. This is an individual here who has not brought you stability. And they also have really been reevaluating their ways and how they show up. They don't want a surface relationship, and they can't pretend that this is a surface relationship. So this is an individual here who acts like a player, but they're not really a player, not by heart. And some of you are like, no, they're a player. But this is an individual here who's like, no, not really. I became a player because I was hurt. So there has been someone here who's been hurt in the past. Their intentions towards you to change something, not act that way. If this person feels like they've been acting foolish, Scorpio energy, it could have been something here that also happened in the past fall, but they're really having massive clarity here that they've been calling you in for quite some time. Look at all of this energy of that. You see this, and I always look at cards. So it's really hard for me to just showcase my face. So I'm going to try to show the cards a little bit. But do you see the opportunity here, sunshine? You brought so much light to this individual, even through dark times. They did not anticipate here a relationship here of love. But they are now. This is a person here who's like, I should give it a shot, and I should probably apologize. So expect an apology. Yeah, this person here is about to apologize. I also feel like a karmic cycle here is that someone here has left their life, or they're finally ready to see a relationship for what it is. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're carrying the baggage in here. The card of destiny also means there's a very spiritual path between the two of you in this connection. All right, advice here for you. No reversals. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords. If you want this relationship to work out, there needs to be no secrets in the sense. And there are certain things that you have omitted, maybe because of fear of rejection, and Spirit saying, don't hide the truth. If this is something here where you feel a specific way, you don't necessarily have to point the finger and blame, but you can talk about that. Also, you can ask questions about this person's deceit or how they deceived you, because there's something here about what they hid where you kind of already knew what was going on. But yeah, look at this, the Hangman. So this is Spirit saying, like, make sure their words and their actions line up. And you don't necessarily here have to go in this, gung-ho. Just take your time, look at the different perception, because this person hid a lot from you. And I feel like this energy here of opening up is almost like a monsoon of how they open up. So it may be a little bit overwhelming. So Spirit's saying, you're allowed to take a moment here. This person here also kept you waiting. So it's this energy here of like, give yourself time to reflect and be in that action and just see what happens. All right, that's what I got here for you, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo next. Leo is up. Welcome, DCM. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see what's going on here for our lions and lionesses. Don't forget, guys, these are faded dice reading. We don't know if they're going to be romance or general. So you're going to want to check all your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks for all of you who are giving the love and liking the video, because that does help this channel grow. Don't forget, the January forecasts are all up. I recorded them way ahead before I left. And I typically do them live. So make sure you guys are checking my playlist, because I know it doesn't hit the notifications, but I have the generals up and romance for connections and for my singles. So if you are single and wanting a reading, go check it out. It was released on Friday. but you can look at my playlist for January. The uploads don't get as much traffic. That's why I typically go live, but I wasn't in a place to go live every day, especially with the holidays. And I wanted to take some time off to be with my family in the presence of them. All right, Leo, you ready? Who's got Leo in their chart? Spirit. What do we got here for Leo? Look at this. We got another romance reading. We got a 10. A rebirth, a reconciliation, Leo. I almost feel like facing confrontation. This is about communication. There's communication here coming for you, but it's about where do we go from here? So did you have a pause? We'll see. We shall see. Welcome, Anne. Leo. Leo, no reversals, initial story. 4 of Wands. You're in alignment. Happy. I feel this energy here, happy with how things are for your world, you know, but I do feel a very strong spiritual connection here, but it's about union. How is this person showing up? No reversals. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, this person has deep emotions for you, Leo. They do, but they've been hiding. There's a turmoil going on. What's between the two of you? The Princess of Coins. This person here wants a new start with you. And I feel whatever this new start here is starting from ground zero, but even if it's like, can we be friends? This person wants to work on the connection. And the connection here is that this person may have been surfaced with you. I do feel this surface amount of emotions or anger. There's like, you know, maybe they weren't ready to be opening up, but this is you just like chilling, being yourself, seeing the connection for what it is, but not erasing who you are, your worth. This was a big wake up call for you. And it's like, do you feel like, you see how it's like kind of crumpled in the back? It's almost like you see the connection for what it is, but you also know that this person's got to figure out their own shit, you know, like, you know what it is to you, how you feel about it, but also you're not going to let this person here rule your life or take away anything for you. So that's a good thing. You're in really good alignment. How this person feels for you. Reversals are now up. Oof, 4 of Wands reverse. Some of you, there's something here that is going right in your life and this person's able to view it. Maybe they just see you happy with friends, family. Maybe they see there's something about community. It's like they don't feel like they're invited to the party, wanting to have a connection here with you. They hear so much about you, but they're not in that. Okay. It's like this person here hears stuff from the hearsay. This is a person here who misses that connection and misses the fact that, they didn't showcase it. They didn't validate it. What else we got? The Empress here reversed. So what this person does miss the most here when it comes to you, and how they feel is you being the one who always reached out, Leo. So this is a person here who felt very safe, but at the same time wanted you to be the one who mothered them or took care of things or did the reaching out, did not see your worth. Now they're seeing a whole nother side of you. And so this individual here is struggling with that. They are, because it's like, yeah, I used to talk to Leo. I used to be with Leo. Leo was always by my side, but I didn't appreciate them. There was no gratitude there. Okay, let's see what their intentions are. What is their intention? Ooh, the Ace of Wands here reverse. I will tell you this much. This person here wants a new start with you, but it's mostly pent up anger right now because something backfired on this individual. And if they went towards another connection, they're not in it right now. Okay, they're feeling like You're getting the attention, not so much them. Page of Wands. Okay. Be prepared. I do feel like this person here is going to reach out, but there's something here about the growth and opportunity here that they are not necessarily ready to fully approach, and how they view you right now, Leo, with that Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is a person here who knows that you are looking for honesty, truth, and you have discernment and boundaries now. So there's a colder side to you. Some of you, this person here feels that if they go with the approach here of actions, love bombing, that maybe they have an opportunity to come in, because I feel like this person was an avoidant of some sort. So yes, this individual has a deep amount of emotions, but it's more in this energy of, I want their time and energy. I want them to pay attention to me. And so this individual here is going to give something another shot. All right, so let's see what the advice is for you. What is the advice here for this person who wants to reconcile with you? 4 coins. Okay. This is to realize that this person is still someone who holds on for their own sake, their own stability. And remember, we got a 4. So this is someone here who wants to recycle or have it their way. Have it their way. Yeah. This is the fearing the loss of you, feeling the loss of connection, feeling the loss of validation, being seen. So what they're seeing right now is shadow work. You have pushed this person into the dark night of the souls for sure. So this is a person here who's going through massive shadow work, but this is for you to realize that you couldn't be this person's foundation. And Spirit's saying you pulled your energy back, but this is so much for your realignment. And many of you don't want to hear this, but some of you are readers like me, and you need to start, giving back to the community your intuitive gifts. So keep that in mind as well. All right, that's what I got here for Leo. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. Spec says this resonates so much. Yep, pulling your energy back. Working on your self-alignment is always a gift for oneself. Virgo is up. Guys, we are still going to do a bonus, but it's not going to be based on zodiacs. So we'll have a bonus as well after this. We're almost there. So I got to see what we have. I will be live. Well, hopefully, if my flying plans go, I'm scheduled to go live for Capricorn's reading, because Capricorn this month gets the public bonus reading. So Capricorn, your reading for Harmonia Friends Club Vault, my membership area is being released tomorrow. So make sure you check out the vault for those of you who are members. And then, of course, we have the live recording, which will be Tuesday evening, as long as I get home on time. We'll see. I'm supposed to get like 22 inches of snow, so we shall see. But I am scheduled to go on Tuesday evening for Capricorn, and I'll be back in my old setup. All right. Virgo is up. Spirit, is this going to be a general or romance reading? Man, we're starting to get all the romance readings now. There's a chaser and runner dynamic in this connection, but it is about growth. It is about evolution. So whether you like it or not, maybe it's the energy of you chasing a person and this person here chasing nothing, meaning like they're running. But it's a potential evolution of growth, running forward. It's actually pushing you both to run forward. When I get doubles, it tells me that this is a spiritual connection, meaning that this relationship of clinginess or wanting or desiring this person here is you realizing there's something in this person here that reflects back and mirrors back to you. That's mirror work. This person's running away from their emotions. All right, let's see what's going on here in this evolution of the two of you. How are you showing up, Virgo? The Knight of Swords. Well, this is usually someone here who's very abrupt. You know, they know how to use that sword, but they can also be like cut off. Did you use your cut off game? Is that what it is? Did you have enough, Virgo? This person? Oh, the Nine of Swords. You cut this person off. They didn't think you'd do it. In between here, the two of you, look at all of these swords. You caught this person in a lie. This person lied to you. This person here got caught. Cheater. And some of you, if it's not cheating, they cheated you out. They lied to you. They kept something hidden. Something here that you intuitively knew that there was something going on, or something that this person was keeping from you. And a part of you with this connection, guys, because I said it's a spiritual one, because it's 3-3, is for you to learn. The reason this person was brought into your life is for you to learn to trust your intuition. And your intuition is spot on if you're resonating with this reading. All right. How does this person currently feel? Reversals are now up. How does this person's spirit currently feel? We have the Four of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. They're hoping you will put your defenses down. This is a person here who wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They didn't see this opportunity, but at the same time, now they're looking at that opportunity. Do you see? Usually it's face down. This is a person here who's like, yeah, Virgo did a vanishing act on me. And now I'm really burdened because I want to know why. What does Virgo know? And they're really defensive about it. But with this being reversed, it says to me that this person here is hoping that over time, your anger will fade, your walls will come down, and you'll get over it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's how they feel. Their next intentions, Virgo, well, they hope you get over it. 7 of Cups. There's that feeler energy of like, are they still an option? Do I do something about it? And still not making a decision about it. Justice. Well, this is someone here who's realizing that they're facing a consequence. This is a person here who goes, oh, you mean I can't have my cake and eat it too? Oh, do you mean that they cut me off because this is the consequence of what I face? This person here is getting a true wake-up call of facing their own consequences. Six of Swords here, reverse. They will come back around. Is it going to be quick? No. It's not going to be quick around. There's unfinished business between the two of you. It just simply is. All right. There is deep emotions with this individual, but they're going through it. There's a lot of baggage here that's being pulled up on there. Advice here for you. This is just a person here who's stuck in the past. They're like ruminating. There's this confusion here. And even if they are, listen, if there are other options here, they're still picking them like Goldilocks, because there's a comparison that they're doing with you. I really feel that I'm talking to a Virgo who is very, very intuitive, very much a reader, reads well, read this person well, just didn't trust their intuition. So you really don't need more. This is just a validation, like it's not. What advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Four of Swords here. You did the right thing. This separation was the best thing that you ever did because it's giving you time and space here to go within. This is you being connected to source, resting your thoughts and mind. Look at this. Look at this. We have now the Queen of Coins. That's your energy. So many of you, this is such an inner child wound, not necessarily meaning there's a child involved. Some of you, there is a child involved, but this is a reparenting. This is working on stability, creating a safe space for not just you, but a version of you that chose the one who was scared, who had to prove, who had to fear the loss of someone, of rejection. And it's like, no, I am here for you. So some of you, Spirit's saying, congratulations, you finally have turned around to your inner child and said, yes, I am here for you. I'm not leaving you. We'll do this together. So there's this energy here of you doing massive inner child work and getting through this. So this is just doing the right thing for yourself and letting this person figure it out on their own. Okay, that's what I got for Virgo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Libra next. Herta here is for Capricorn. Herta, we did Capricorn first because it's your birthday season. So happy birthday. So if you want to, you can scroll back now because you're on YouTube. My Facebook people can't do, but you can scroll back now. You're the first reading. Just go like 3 minutes in. Your reading's out there. But if you want the Capricorn reading that's over at Harmonia Friends Club, that is going to be released tomorrow. And the public reading is going to be Tuesday, if I can make it. You're welcome, Spec. Awesome. Libra is up. I got to change the banner. We have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and we are going to do a bonus, guys, because we have time. I got no plans today, so we will do this. And my internet connection is good right now, which is like surprising. Libra, let's see if this is going to be a general or a romance reading. Spirit, what is going on here for Libra? Romance. Romance. Here's the thing. I feel, Libra, you actually have a new opportunity, but there is an old relationship still here. I just feel like you have a choice. Libra, I feel like you have a choice. And some of you, the choice is just to be single. But I feel this energy of you being solid, you being good, and the energy of another who is like running away, pulling away, but like you're still in their field. They still have you in their field. All right, let's see what's going on here. Welcome, no handle. Let's see how you're showing up. No reversals. How is Libra showing up? Well, you're showing up as yourself. Very truthful, very honest, authentic, discernment. No funny business. You're detached. You want honesty. You want realness. I mean, that's a Queen of Swords. How is this person showing up? They're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is a person here. This fire and air dynamic between the two of you feels like a combustion. So either this was a relationship that kind of combusted, or is this a relationship where it went really quickly? Like, it feels like this level of like a brush fire, like instant attraction kind of thing. Like things move so quickly with this person. What's in between you two right now? Oh, Ten of Wands. Baggage. The weight. The waiting. Even though this is the wait, like I feel like there's something here about being blocked, not ready, stuck. All right, let's see how this person feels about you. I feel like this person's stuck on you. Reversals are now up. 3, another 3, another 3. Oh, Libra. This person had a hard time choosing between you and another. Somebody that they were hoping to have a reconciliation with. But this is someone here who formed something with you during this separation. So how this person feels for you is they miss the deep conversations. The ability here of you always being there. They also want to set something right with you. And whatever the setting right is about, I think that this person even wants to open up the door to friendship, but there's also this energy here of keeping it to friendship. Oh my gosh. Don't let them fool you. This energy of however this discernment was, or this person's heartbroken. Yeah, another 3. You have 2 3s, Libra. So how this person feels for you, they deeply want a reconciliation, communication here with you. But I also feel, we'll see what their next intentions are, but I also feel that this person shot themselves in the foot because I feel like there was another connection or ability here that went through, but something went out of hand really. Look at all of this fire, because it's like a brush fire. So whatever happened quickly is like it ended quickly. As soon as it got started, it was like, let's see intention. What is this person's intention? Hey, Barbara. Welcome. King of Cups here, reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. When the King of Cups is king or queen is reversed, it's someone here who lets their emotions ride, takes things something personal. And this person is blaming, has a lot of blaming energy, manipulates, projects, turns the information around. Anger could also be an issue. That could be the brush fire as well. I feel like this person projected on you, but there also this energy here. You see this 2 cups of you choosing something else, so I think you let somebody go, and I think you gave them a piece of their own pie, Yeah, 4 swords here reversed. They're restless because they wanted to have that door open. So this is an individual here who misses having the door open, but also has an expectation of you coming back to fix things or make things right. They have no intention to do that. They're just restless. Still unsure of where they are. They are in between worlds. See how there's 2 swords here? They are in between 2 worlds, but they're also stuck on this unfinished business. Like there's a part of them that doesn't believe that this is over. What are their intentions here? 10 of Pentacles. Let me tell you, if there are people around this person, they know it. They know it. It's like this person here tried to hide something that you matter to them. It's all coming out. It's all coming out because individuals are like, well, if they didn't matter, why the hell are you keep talking about fucking Libra? So I almost feel this energy of this person consistently talking about you or ruminating about you or projecting you. And it's like, well, I thought it didn't mean anything to you. Well, it does. It does to this individual. And so there's people around this person who are starting to realize that, well, they're not over you. Advice for you. This is total advice for you. It's nothing to do with this person. Well, it might, but the devil. The obsession. It wasn't for nothing. It wasn't for nothing. There was this deep, immense amount. This was a relationship that was quick. It just simply is. So if you didn't have a relationship that was super quick or ended really quickly, there's something here about repeating patterns, karmic patterns. So this is definitely a karmic connection, whether it's spiritual or not. But Spirit's saying that this obsession more felt like limerence more than anything. And it could have even been on their half too. This void. This person has a lot of, look at this, 8 of Wands. There's a lot of competitive nature about this individual, but they loved the chase. So this is a person here who just simply loved the chase from you. So Spirit's saying, do you really want that in your life, or are you ready to open up here to focus on what your desires are, what your areas are? And for some of you, your focus is on you. Simply that, okay? But I also feel for a lot of you, there's a new opportunity here that this individual has to sit down on. So this is a person who's going to have to watch you strive, thrive. It's that energy, all right? That's what I got here for you, Libra. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Scorpio next. We still have Scorpio and then Sagittarius, and then we're going to move on to bonus. So don't go anywhere because the bonus is coming up. Hey Barb, how's your holidays going? I'm doing a pop-up live here. Decided to do it. You have enough. I don't blame you, Storm. I hear you. The Lulu. Scorpio is up. I saw your pop-up lives, and I had so much family stuff going on. I didn't get to them, but I finally have some quiet time today, and internet that's working, because the internet hasn't been the greatest. So far, it's been okay. But I also don't think anybody's on it right now. Loading up on elderberry. Are you sick? Everybody is, let me tell you, before we get to Scorpio, we had a family gathering and my niece got sick as a dog, and I'm in the basement area because that's where I go. It's, you know, the big kid that goes in the basement. I sleep in the basement. You know, I always like to make jokes about where's the meatloaf, calling upstairs. But she got so sick, and the entire, like, left, didn't even open her gifts. Felt so bad for her on Christmas. You know, because she's older, she's a teenager, but still, she gets sick on Christmas. Sucks. The entire, my sister, my brother, my other niece, everybody is sick, has gone down for the count except my sister. We infumigated this place. They left pretty immediately, but I'm praying to God I didn't get it. Everybody's getting that cold. It starts off with like a cough, and then it just doesn't end. All right, Scorpio is up. We don't know if this is going to be general or romance. If it's an odd number, it's general. And it's odd. So we do have a general reading here for Scorpio. There's going to be aspects of love, but most of it is self-love or other relationships. So keep this in mind. You have a massive change coming up, and there's a big opportunity here, but you have to let something go. And this could be an old way. It could be a foundation. It could be a job. It could be a relationship, but something's got to go, Scorpio. Something's got to go. There's a huge opportunity for you to just let it go. Let it go, like Elsa. How is Scorpio showing up, Spirit? No reversals. 2 of Wands. You do have a choice. But the choice here is to stick to something or to go for the opportunity that is your uncomfortable zone. I just noticed this. This is a chess move here. Chess move. There's a little chess piece there. I don't play chess, but There's something here about your options, directions. Seven of Wands with the Two of Wands. Man, this is like a pent up energy here of having proper boundaries. You shall not pass. There's an opportunity here that is almost going to be in this level of, if I don't take this, I will miss out on it. But I also know that if I take this opportunity, it's going to take a lot of time and effort on me. And I'm not going to be able to entertain something that I put a lot of time and effort into before. Some of you, it's entirely new relationship. Others of you, it's a new way of being. Others of you, it's relocating or doing something out of your comfort zone. It just simply is. All right. It's a big move. This is a huge move. Some of you, it is relocating. What you're walking into, Three of Wands reversed, Justice reversed, and the Four of Pentacles. I think there's a part of you that was hoping that you could, some of you to do both, others of you to be able to repair something that even if you couldn't spend a lot of time and effort onto it, it would still be there. Some of you, this is a relationship that, and this could even be family, guys, where it's like, listen, we're family, but we're not necessarily best friends. But I feel that what you're realizing, that the more you hold on to this energy or this significant other, or this version of you that you can feel the imbalance of, Libra energy, that there is some kind of false accusation that was meant on, or that was done on you. So you're realizing that you really can't fix the opinions of others, or even when people say fail, like you failed or reject you. This is saying that I have to accept my losses for what they are. Not everything is meant to be repaired, but there's a part of you that's hoping that this is repairable, that you're realizing that it doesn't have to. Some things are just meant to break apart. Your next moves. What is this Scorpio's next move? Here we go. Three of Pentacles is reversed. So it's to accept the loss. It is. You don't have to keep putting effort. And I mean, this is all about removal, fairness. My gosh, some of you, it's an end of a relationship that just doesn't serve you anymore. Accept the loss, accept the criticism, accept it for what it is. It doesn't change who you are as a person. It's aligning you for something that is better for you. This can make you feel like, even if it's a job that's not working out for you, even if this is a career that you were trying to force upon, even entrepreneurship, maybe there was people that you worked with or clients that really didn't serve you. And it's like, why am I catering to them? This is you accepting the losses and going, I guess it's just not for me. Yeah. We have the Six of Swords here reversed. This is an individual here who consistently, emotionally was trying to make something work that wasn't working out for them. So this revisit of the past is almost like a salute and finish business. So I do feel that you are moving forward or moving towards the other opportunity. It feels uncomfortable because you don't know where you're going, but you're accepting the past for what it is. Advice here for you, Scorpio. Look at this, the King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. This is you working on your well-being, your stability. For a lot of you, it's your health. Okay. But this is you as a provider, energy, investment. And there's just something, you see all this fire that's rolling down here. There's something here that's just being burned out. And maybe you're going through some kind of burnout too, the Magician. You have to realize that when you're in the Magician energy, it's not just about creation, but it's also putting yourself out there in trust. And you are in a massive Scorpio trust fall. about what's to come. But Spirit's saying, just take one step forward, and each step forward that you take, do it with stability. Do it with nurturing energy. Accept it for what it is, but also provide to yourself, and don't overgive when it comes to other connections as well. All right. The Magician energy here means that there's a new start of the unknown that you are going towards, and it may feel fearful, but you have the stability. You are grounded enough to have this new beginning. All right. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. Saggy is up. We do have a collective bonus too. Yeah. Who's still here? We got a lot of people on. Who's still here watching the live, or is everybody watching the replay right now? I'm just curious. Who's still here live? Who's creeping? Barbara's here. Brenda's here. Mavi is here. Hopefully I said it right. Hi, welcome. All right, we're going to let the dice roll, guys. So what this means, Manette is still here. Cool. We still have a collective bonus. So we're getting there. All right, Sagittarius. Welcome, Dempsey. Working and listening. All right, Saggy. Is this going to be general, spirit, or love? Love. Love. Look how these fell. Oh, this person fell for you. I almost see these two people on top of each other. It's almost like this person fell hard, Saggy. Tens are about rebirth, reconciliation, a new beginning, a new start. How are you showing up in this connection? 3 of coins. Well, that's someone here who sees the possibility of growth, loves this connection deeply, very deep friendship. How this person's showing up. Ooh, justice. I mean, this is more than just friendship. Maybe the two of you are balancing something out right now, but I feel we'll see what's in between you. But justice here is fair alignment. So they have, I mean, if you have deep connections, this person has deep connections. Could be dealing with a Libra. But if you give, they give. It's a nice energy. Let's see what's in between you then. What's in between these two that they're not I mean, this is commitment. This is a desire here for something more than just friends. Maybe the two of you met. Some of you could have met in school. Some of you could have met at work. Some of you could have met through friends, but it's like-minded people. So there's this energy here of mutual friends, mutual energy. Taurus now. Okay. Let's see how they feel about you. How does Sagittarius's person feel about them? Reversals are now up, guys. Reversals are now up. The Queen of Swords reversed. They feel there's something here about being jaded, blunt. You're very blunt to this individual. You also work very hard. They see you as a very hard worker. Page of Wands here reversed. This person here has some uncertainty if you're actually wanting something more. There's something here with the Page of Wands energy goes, hey, is there feelings here? Because I want to offer something more. This person, how they feel about you with the Page of Wands here, revert. This isn't small, Saggy. This is love. This is love. But there's something about you being standoffish or cutting, or maybe there's something here. Maybe, did you turn this person down at one point? There's something about a shot, switched it around. Like maybe you did date this person and did turn to friendship, but this person here is like, I don't want small. I want big. I want something large here, larger. I mean, this is the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. Let's see what their intentions are. But how they feel about you is you view this person as a player. You view this person not so seriously. Like it's almost like you see this person as childish a little bit and they're like, hey, they are an equal give and taker. So this person mirrors you. You realize that. Maybe you don't, but you need to realize that this person mirrors you. So if you're going to be standoffish, they're going to be standoffish. Interesting. Their next intentions towards you, the Magician, they're trying to manifest you. Okay. And then the Magician doesn't give all their secrets away either. So, you know, the next card next to the Magician is the High Priestess. So this individual here is a person here who's trying to manifest. Manifest what? What are they trying to manifest with you? Oh, 10 of Wands. To drop the burden, to drop the weight, to drop the big elephant in the room. There's a big elephant in this room. And they're like, hey, can there be something more here? Did I not tell you the High Priestess was coming out? Be ready. This person ain't going to be able to hold this secret, because at this point, I feel that there is a big elephant in this room and they're like, okay, let's have a serious conversation here, because I have not been able to talk about my emotions, but I am going to open up about my emotions. So be prepared, Saggy. You do have someone here who's just going to flat out ask you, you know, is there something here? Should we do some more? Like, what are we doing here? I think this person here can't keep quiet about it. It's becoming like a burden to them. You know, they're marrying back to you, but at the same time, they're like, this is stupid. Let's just have a conversation. Advice for you with dealing with this person. 3 of Wands. You know, that's that. You see this level here of watching. There's been some distance, and I feel like this has been like a Mexican standoff between you and this individual. All right. They're like, is the ships coming in? Is Sagittarius going to open up about their feelings? And now this person here with the 4 of Cups, Spirit saying, and this is your advice. Do you want to wait or do you want to receive? There's that mirror effect. There's that reflection. Okay. And this 4 of Cups is very different. She's reflecting on the missed opportunities, the missed emotions, the avoidance of this. And Spirit saying, do you want to avoid one another, or do you want to take the opportunity here to express? If you want this relationship to work, there has to be expression here when it comes to emotions and feelings. And some of you feel this person is holding back, but Spirit's saying, really? Are they holding back? Because there's a ripple effect here of you holding back, afraid of rejection as well. So there's going to be a deep conversation here when it comes to emotions coming up. All right. That's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. If that resonated, go ahead and hit a like, comment below. We're going to do our final reading here. We got the bonus here. Who's still here for the bonus? I'm going to let the dice decide. Bonus is up. I think I'm going to do Barbara. Are you still here? Or Corabelle, one of you. One of my regulars. Brenda's here. Oh, let's do, guys, if you have, let's do the bonus noise. I'm so not used to this layout. So here we go. Here's the bonus train. If you're here for the bonus, this would be the time to make sure that you like the channel, set the notifications, because all the January readings are out, guys. So a lot of you miss the January readings because I'm not live, and I get that, but I pre-recorded everything. So go visit my homepage, look at the January. The generals are out, the connections and single readings are out. Make comments on them because it does help the channel grow, because they're not being seen or viewed. There is here for the bonus. Okay. Awesome. So Corabelle, if you wouldn't mind, I'm not going to be doing signs. I'm going to do 2 readings. If you could just say collective general, and we're going to do the numbers, and I'll let it know if it focuses more on something. But whether it's Corabelle or Barb, if one of you can just say collective general, so I can put it up here. We're going to do 2. We're going to do 2 collectives. We're going to do a collective love reading, and we're going to do a collective bonus. So there's going to be 2 collective readings here. Thank you, Corabelle. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I will call out the signs if I see them. All right. So just sit back, listen. Don't force the story to fit if it's not for you. Let's see what's going on in the general area, what you need to know with the numbers. Here we go. A 6. You got a 6. Deep conversations are needed. Now, some of you, the conversation that's needed is for you to like look in the mirror. Okay. There's this energy here of needing to face the mirror, doing some of the shadow work, taking accountability. 4s are all about manifestation structure. And I really, really think that you're working on the core of your duality, partnerships, and some of this can be triggered by other individuals as well. All right, let's see how you're showing up as. Hey, Lisa, welcome back. We're on the collectives now. We're doing a collective general, and then we're doing a collective love. We're doing 2. We have time. How are they showing up, Spirit? Ooh, Aries energy. You may have Aries in your chart. How you're showing up is someone here who takes charge, takes accountability, does the hard work. And I think also there's something here about the ego coming in place. Sometimes our ego can be the hardest thing to get through. We tend to think that we can go through ego death, but that's just a metaphor. Death in Tarot is transformation, a change. And there's a need here to work with your ego, not to try to kill it, because you can't kill the ego. The ego is always going to be there. The ego is meant to protect you. So there's something here about protection. Let's see what your challenge is. 9 of Wands, boundaries. Your challenge here is boundaries. But here's the thing. This goes both ways. Some of you have the walls up too high. All right. Meaning that because the Emperor facing a boundary is going, I know better. I know best. I know what's best for the entire situation and individuals involved. If there's other people, the Emperor makes really tough decisions, but this could also be your ego. The challenge here could either be proper boundaries or boundaries that are too high. How are you being supported here? No reversals. You're being supported here with the lessons. Man, commitment. It's hard to be a leader. It's hard to be in charge, but it's also hard to be in the opposites, which is student. So you have to play both roles, Spirit is saying. And how it's being supported is you have the option here to learn, and you have the option here to lead. And you have to collaborate in both ways. This is something here that is not just a faith value, but differences, behaviors, learning. Okay. It's a card of learning, counseling, higher counseling. Okay. Let's see what you're walking into. You like my new picture, me and my face? You talk about Lisa. 10 of Pentacles. What you're walking into here is a community, family, togetherness, Ooh, but with Judgment reverse, not everyone's going to like what you have to say. Or there could also be people around here that you're learning from. You're like, that's not the way I would do it. I don't understand it. I would never do that approach. So what you're walking into is something here that feels like resistance. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I feel like this is a part of you. This is the King of Cups when he is upright is someone who's very reserved and very empathetic and a good listener. And what you're walking into is a chance here to learn by listening. Okay. Even if it's criticism, if people don't like what you have to say, if you are leading, if you are teaching, there's something here about the dynamic here of individuals you trust who are there for you. This could be family, this could be coworkers, but there's a unity here, okay? A community here. What's ahead here with this? It's almost like I feel like you're evaluating. See how he's holding 2 cups? You're evaluating the perception of another. The Empress reverse, the clinginess. I feel like with this Taurus Libra energy, there's someone here, collective, in your vicinity that plays victim to a scenario situation and is used to getting some kind of assistance or help or has a different perception or value of you. But I also feel this projection of you being like annoyed by this person. And it's like, why are they so annoyed? But there's something about you looking at the value of why you're annoyed. What is the bigger opportunity here for my collective? Why they're annoyed by this? Ooh, because you had to do it on your own. That's why. 10 of Swords here reversed. No one helped you out. So there's this reason why you're a little annoyed at this person's perception, because it's like you see the possibilities. And it's like, you don't need help. I don't understand why I need to be involved in this. But also, it's bringing up an old wound of you doing something entirely on your own when no one else mattered. Yeah. 4 of Swords. And there's a part of you that is going to be, because you got 2 4s here. You do. I feel like what's happening is someone doesn't like your approach. You have some uncertainty here of like, should I get involved? Should I do this? But I think what's coming up here is you're going to take a pause. You understand where this person is coming from, but also you're not enabling anymore. You aren't. I feel like you are just looking at something at face value and saying, I understand, I get it, but I'm not going to react to this the way I used to, because this person used to tick you off. Advice here for you, Knight of Coins. It's not going to derail you. Okay. In the long run, this is about your stability, your growth. And with the Knight of Cups here is either you like it or you don't, but I'm going to take the opportunity here to see, face the value, but go what's emotionally serving me. Okay. If you guys have 2 different opinions, it is what it is. But this person here is looking for an emotional fulfillment or stability here through you. And this is someone here who's going, collective, I can't keep doing that anymore. There's a bigger opportunity here to say, okay, I accept you for who you are, but it doesn't necessarily mean I need to take it, and you have something very big coming up where there is an opportunity here where it's not just leadership, but growth, a relationship that's going to be way more balanced for you. So trust your intuition, see things for face value, and know that whatever that bitterness feeling is because of something you did on your own. All right. That's what I got for general. We're going to do now the general love reading. If someone can just write general love for me, and then I'll do the comment thing. We're going to go back to bonus collective. Hey, Peggy. Welcome. Thank you, Alexis. We got one more reading. We're going to do the general love, guys. Once I figure out what I did with my cards, I mix them all up. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you both. Barbara was first, but thank you, Corbell. I appreciate it. Tis the final reading, guys. Alrighty. Who's still here? Who's still watching the live? We got Corabelle, we have Barbara here. Peggy just joined us. We have one more love reading, guys. All right, Spirit. 2 more shuffles and we'll be ready to go. Collective love. Collective love. All right, all right, let's roll the dice. Spirit, what is going on in this dynamic? Oh, gosh. It's a spiritual connection here. Really is. I also feel with a 6 and a 5 here, with it being an 11, is a massive change in this dynamic. Like a huge change has to happen for this union. A huge change. All right, let's see how you're showing up. How is collective showing up? All right. The rose color glasses are on, but you are seeing something and you're evaluating something about this person. You're seeking some kind of truth. This person. Oh my God, 6 of coins. This person has a gift for you, an offering. But here's the thing. Whatever's being reflected, do you see that red note? You see it as a red flag. I think at first, this person here kept something at a very platonic level. Collective. What's between you two? Oh, Queen of Swords. You don't trust this person. It's almost like I feel this level of like the Trojan horse coming in here, and it's like the rose-colored glasses are off for my collective. Okay, I got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy heavily. We have Earth energy here too, so Earth elements are here too. But I feel this is for someone here who has a big red flag, okay, and is presenting it to you, and you're really evaluating it. And there's anger here. There's anger here because you've been love bombed before. Okay. How this person is currently feeling. Oh, they're hung up on you. They're definitely hung up on you with that hangman energy here. I mean, here's the thing. It's really hard to be hung up on here when you're showing up as Leo, which is the sun. I mean, it's so damn bright. It's like, you're kind of hard to miss right now. I feel like my collective is going through some kind of glow up. Presently, you're happy. Maybe this person here did not anticipate you being happy without them. You know, it kind of feels like that. More Leo energy. I feel like this individual is questioning if you're truly happy without them. They're like, is this for real? This person's very prideful, but the endurance here is the care. You know, I think this person here was so used to you being there. And this is an individual here who's being very methodical on their approach. But let's see. How are they approaching my collective? Oh, the Four of Pentacles here reversed. You see the Sun. So listen, they're definitely reevaluating this because this came under, okay? This came under the Hangman. And underneath the Hangman is the illumination in their head. But what their intentions is right now is feeling the loss. Like this person is kind of bored, but also wanting to see if the door is still open. So they're kind of going, how can I approach the collective? Are they truly, I just hear, are they truly happy without me? Okay. This is a person here who is kind of at a loss that this is truly over. They don't want to believe it. So, if there's anything going on with this person, if there was another dynamic, it's gone. It's empty. This person feels like they're almost going in, they're being forced into a hermit mode. What's underneath this strength? We're going to go a little longer with this one because we can. The High Priestess here reversed. Be prepared because whatever emotions coming out, this individual I also feel is going to release something in this level. But I feel like this person's doing it in a subtle, manipulative way. Okay. The High Priestess is someone here who keeps secrets, but is trusting their intuition. But this is an individual here whose intuition feels a little bit off because it's being projected because they did not anticipate you being happy. So they don't want to believe it, but there's part of their intuition that is also fighting their emotions and the ability here to express. And they might be projecting onto you a little bit. Okay. Next moves of this individual here towards my collective. Their next moves, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow as, don't expect this person to like show up on your door. It's not going to be that quick. Okay. The Moon energy here. This is a person here who's deeply going on the dark night of the souls. They just simply are. Okay. Having to reevaluate here their own fears, their shadows. This person is being forced in accountability. Okay. And also accountability for their losses. And some of you with that Pisces energy, you know, that Pisces energy, this is a person here who may have chose another over you, but this is a person here who needs to also accept their losses and also accept that they had deeper emotions than they actually led on to believe. Yeah, missed opportunity here. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. So this person here is seeing that, but they're also seeing you. Things have flipped. So I do see the energy, and we're going to bring it back to you because it is about you. So it's the narrative is being flipped now. You have your options, you have your choices, but you're way more balanced. Let's see how you're more balanced and what's coming towards you now with this relationship loss, because it is a loss. I think they're at a loss of what to say or to do because they don't feel like they can get back. There's no bridge. There's none. Advice for you. Look at this. We got the Hermit on your side. This is what this person's being forced into. Virgo energy. Deep soul searching. You've done the reflection work, Spirit is saying, okay? The soul reflection here is that you wised up here. And some of you created that tower. You're the one who went, enough is enough. All right. But it's because you trusted your moves. Okay. So the soul reflection here is things couldn't stay the same. It was built on false pretensions here, this relationship. And Spirit says the next connection that comes in place for you is going to be a fairness. I also feel heavily a new connection here developing here, not from this old person, but a new person coming in your presence. Okay. The Seven of Coins is about opportunity here to break ground. And I feel with this Apple energy, some of you, it's breaking ground in a really strong, deep connection when it comes to a friendship. But that's how usually romance buds. And I feel like there's going to be a budding relationship in a slow moving way that this individual is going to watch. All right. That's what I got here for you guys. Thank you so much for my moderators and for my regulars popping on here and helping in with the bonus. I do appreciate all of you. Like I said, I hopefully will be live back on Tuesday, but that's travel and weather depending because we have a massive blizzard in the UP. I'm not there yet, but I'm praying everybody, whoever's in the Midwest, hunker down. I hope you have your food and stay warm, and hopefully you don't lose power like we did in the last storm. But you guys enjoy, and I will be back, like I said, regular during the midweek, and make sure you guys are checking for the January readings. You guys take care. More messages on the other side. Hope to see you there. Bye, guys. Have a good day.